wasn't even going to react to episode 3 because some people are just too sensitive about Marvel properties. My last video got thumbs down, people unsubscribing, but then I was like, fuck your feelings, stop being so sensitive. Before I start this episode though, I came prepared this week. Cheers. Okay, Wandavision episode 3. I think I'm finally ready. So now, because it's in color, I guess it's going to be a parody of the Brady Bunch. The youngest one in curls. If this goes on long enough, we might make it to the 90s, and Wandavision can parody Fresh Prince. What the fuck is wrong with this neighbor? So far, I gotta be honest, superheroes in sitcom situations just is not interesting to me at all. So when Wanda has contractions, or does anything really, it affects the whole world around them. Well, Wanda just turned back time again, just when Vision was about to make himself seem not so useless. Hydra, how is Geraldine not seeing her belly right now? Oh, because sitcom shenanigans, that's why. Now there's a stork walking around. This show's fucking weird. I thought they had to hide their powers. Vision's just running around at super speed like an asshole so everybody can see him. Oh, she had 2 babies. Well, twins do run in the family. Just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, there's an Age of Ultron reference. Yes, your super fast, dumbass brother died from a bullet. Wow, Wanda just sent Geraldine packing for acting a little suspicious. My guess is she was a mole of some kind and she was sent into this fake world to get information about what's going on. There's definitely some under the dome shit happening in this show. There's one thing that I can thank Disney and Marvel for, is that they made these episodes only 30 minutes apiece, because I don't think I can handle much more. Before I get started today, I'd like to kindly ask that you hit the like button, or maybe the dislike button, an option that a couple people took last week.
Fuck me, right?
And please subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. Wandavision episode 3 is now in color. This leads us to a Brady Bunch-like presentation for this episode. I appreciate the fact that they're switching things up visually to try to keep things interesting. The problem, however, is not the color of the episode, it's the sitcom structure itself. I just don't find this fake simulation world or whatever it is to be all that interesting.
Move this man!
I understand that it's supposed to be a parody of sorts, but I just don't find it all that funny, which I feel like is kinda necessary if you are intending to parody something. Even if you look at it as more of a recreation, they did put the effort in to try and make it feel like an old school sitcom. I think my main point is that superheroes in a sitcom environment that's kinda surrounded by this J.J. Abrams mystery box element is pretty quickly causing me to check out. I think the show does benefit from the 30-minute runtime because it doesn't give you a lot of time to sit there and be bored. I personally do appreciate that.
Anybody care about what I want?
I do.
Shut up. Get out.
But the fact remains that I am bored, and this story is becoming frustratingly both familiar and unengaging. I still think Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen are doing a good job at portraying these sitcom versions of their characters, and even when Wanda switches to a more serious version of her character at the end of the episode, I thought Elizabeth Olsen handled that well. I think it's clear now that Wanda is kind of running this show somehow. Just by her being able to throw Geraldine out of the simulation, that would lead me to believe that she is aware that this is a fake world or some kind of simulation. I'm thinking maybe it could have been created by Wanda herself after Vision's death, so she could kind of live out her life with him like she was never able to. It's just a theory, but if this show does prove to be just a fantasy of Wanda's, that is going to be even more frustrating. That's like when you watch a whole movie and at the end they're like, oh, it was all a dream, or everyone's dead.
Fuck you!
I just think sometimes people have story ideas that don't necessarily need to be told. In my opinion, this show would be that instance, if that theory does in fact come to fruition. But who really knows, the mystery will continue. I still find myself to be disinterested in this show for the most part, so for that reason I'm going to give episode 3, yet another, Careless Sam Gerard.
I don't care!
So if you've seen episode 3, let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time right here on Real Shift. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Y'all be cool. Right on.